Hey, Facebook, what do you know? What do you say? This is Stang and Jones. Welcome to my first video. My first video, I want to talk about the Mustang, aka barbecue tick. Now, I chose this topic as the one I want to speak about, well, because my first 2018 GT did have the Mustang tick, barbecue tick, igniter tick, chicken tick, burning tick, whatever you guys want to freaking call it. And honestly, I got to say that I wish I probably would have never wasted my time going to the dealer and fighting with them about it, knowing what I know now. Now, when I say knowing what I know now, I mean back then in the summertime, nobody had gotten any oil analysis done at Blackstone for this tick. And that's really a big factor in determining if there's extra wear damage going on inside these Coyote engines, okay? And I've seen so far about 10 different analysis reports. And from all 10, I think they all had the tick, but only one or two of them actually had elevated levels of certain metals. One person, I've seen a video recently, I think Blackstone said they had elevated levels of, I don't know if it was lead or brass or copper, I forgot what it was, but they said that's shown that it was extra wear on the bearings. Meanwhile, the YouTuber looked at his bearings. He did take it apart, and he did see a little bit of wear, but nothing crazy on it. But that should just go to show you how good these oil analysis are. I mean, they picked up even the slightest bit of wear coming from those bearings. So if you're that concerned, you have a 2018, 2019 and have the tick. And I'm pretty sure you do, because all these engines, all of them tick. I don't care. 2018, 2019, 95% plus tick, or will at some point in the very near future. Just don't worry about it. If you're worried about it that much, send your oil in for an analysis. You know, get Blackstone to analyze it and wait for the results and see what they tell you. But don't lose sleep on it. You know, don't be going around the internet spending 30, 40 hours, 50 hours trying to research it. And I'm telling you that from experience, okay? I'm telling you that because that's the same crazy ass shit that I did. You know, I had a 2018 GT in the summertime. It had a nasty tick. It didn't matter if it was cold, didn't matter if it was hot, didn't matter if I drove it for 20 minutes. It ticked all the time. So, you know, like everybody else, you get online, you start button mashing the keyboard, you're looking for answers online, you button mashing, you're reading everything you can find. And I took it to the dealer, and long story short, I was able to get Ford to take the car back. Not a buyback, but they gave me assistance with getting out of the car and into a new 2019 GT. So this 2019 GT also has a tick here and there, nothing like the 2018, but I'm not even worried about it anymore. It's like you waste so much time and energy, and then you realize, you know what? None of these engines, these engines aren't blowing up. Then you see other people, you know, that had the earlier Coyote versions, 2013, 2014, 2015, and they had the barbecue tick, and all of them went over 100,000 miles on the engine, no problems. So each little bit of piece of evidence I'm gathering, so I'm gathering people that had these cars well over 100K with the tick, no issues. Then I'm seeing the oil analysis coming back, no issues. Then you look at the final pieces. People are like, oh, the tick, it's destroying my cylinder walls. I got cylinder wall scoring. I got all this damage. Let me tell you, if you got cylinder wall scoring, your car is going to be using a lot more oil. You're going to be burning oil. You're going to be able to dump in a half a quart, maybe every couple hundred miles, 500 miles, 1,000 miles. And you're also going to have a loss of compression. So, with that being said, yeah, try not, don't lose sleep over it, you know. Last and final thing I want to tell you, the dealers make money on warranty work. my experience with a certain dealer was that they misled Ford in order to get me a long block in my 2018 before I was able to trade it in and get out of it. And they told Ford that they cut my engine oil filter open and found metal in it, when in fact they did not. So, you know, I don't know what type of dealer you go to. They obviously play games with Ford to do less work and just to swap out an engine. Again, if it's a slow dealership and they want to get some work in the service department, it would not. I wouldn't be shocked if they're making up stories about people having damaged engines so they can create work for themselves. Yeah, I can definitely see that happening. So whatever they tell you, you know, ask to see it in person. Say you want to actually physically see it with your own eyes. You actually want to be there and see it. Not them send you a picture or anything like that. They could be sending you a picture of fucking anything. You don't know what they're sending you a picture of. If they cut your oil filter open, tell them that you want to be there. Okay? Don't just take their word for it, because like I said, in my case, they didn't even do it. So, remain vigilant with them. And last but not least, just, enjoy your car. Everybody spent a lot of money. They're beautiful cars. They're totally fun to drive. And it's such a shame to see the internet blowing things out of proportion and scaring people from buying these lovely cars, and even forcing people to get buybacks and get out of and not even own a Mustang. I mean, that's just crazy. It really is, But anyways, I hope you learned something about the tick. I really do. I don't want to see anybody beat themselves up, beat the dealer up, lose sleep at night, get rid of the car they wanted, for forever, or saved their hard-earned money to buy, over nothing, So, again, if you have a serious issue aside from just the tick, then by all means take it in. But if you just have the tick, I wouldn't even sweat it. If you sweat it that much, get an oil analysis done, that comes back, then you just lay it to bed, go about your business, continue driving your car. Now, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to make more videos coming soon, specifically aftermarket mods, cold air intakes from Roush, Ford Performance parts, Whipple superchargers, tunes, E85s, you name it, I'm going to start recording it. So, anyways, peace out, guys. Until next time.